Alright, Zai here bringing you a 1v1. In the bottom right we have Optik Coyote, the red Zerg. And in the bottom left we have oh no, we have Sai. Weird. I'm not even casting my own game right now. This might have given it away up here that it wasn't live. Regardless, a few people messaged me and posted comments saying they wanted me to do one of Sai's games. Just to mix it up a little, I figured I would do that and mix it up, so I told Sai to give me a game. This is the game he gave me. We see right now mirror match on what is it, Aldering Temple or something like that. I don't know. These are those pro maps I never get to play. Yeah, but here we go. Sai said this was a fun game. Sai went Overlord first. Optik went for his. I kind of thought you were supposed to do the extractor trick before you get your Overlord, so kind of a weird start from Optik, but I don't know. The beginning game only matters 10, 20, 30 minerals. No matter how you do it, not a huge difference unless you're trying some really early pushes or something along those lines. Drink! And it's just tea. It's way too early in the morning to be drinking. For another like 10-15 minutes until I get caffeine in me. Alright, so now Optik is taking his extractor reel. Let's bump over to Sai using the keyboard because I'm cool like that. He's getting his extractor as well. Gotta remember my hotkeys. N is nothing, U is units being built. No, U is units, and D is units being built. Built! Ah, I can't talk! So, extractor's coming up pretty similar times, pool's coming up pretty similar times, drones both coming out. We look at the units, they're both at 13. So, the start almost had no impact on either player doing the 10 Overlord extractor trick or doing 9 Overlord drone into normal play. The drone Overlord extractor trick, you lose like 6-7 minerals from the extractor. Oh no! So, pool. I'm not really used to casting games like this. Usually I'm doing stuff as I'm playing. So I don't know what to say at this early game point. I don't know what Sai's going to do. I do know the length of the game, unfortunately, so hopefully I don't give away like if I think the game's going to end or not. You don't know the length of the game because I hid it from you. So yeah, Sai is not actually mining gas. That's kind of weird considering he got a Vespin Geyser. This guy has a couple drones on gas, and he's got his first Warlings coming out. Not trying to do any damage here. These are, well, he's got 4 more Lings coming out, so maybe he's trying a little early game pressure control. We'll see, we'll see. Speed coming. Oh, is Sai's speed coming already? That's why Sai doesn't have anyone on gas, because he's got speed coming. I'm silly. And now Sai's dropping the hatchery. Red has 300 minerals, so he will probably drop in the hatchery as well. They both have their hatcheries down. Sai, why doesn't Sai have Zerglings? Sai does have Zerglings. Where are they? Okay, Sai's moving out with his Zerglings, doing a little scouting. Sees he's outnumbered here. Sai is going to wisely run away. Overlord in the middle looking at these Zerglings. 8 on 6, not a big enough advantage. And if Red was going for any early game pressure, he would have way more than 8. So, Sai knows he doesn't have to like spaz out and train a bunch of Zerglings, which he is not doing. Although we do see a Baneling nest coming from Optik. I need to watch the minimap more. That's going to be my training for this video. Baneling nest coming from Optik, and he's moving out with 9 Lings. Sai baiting him back. Sai got speed first. Optik is not too far away though. So Sai's splitting his Lings, sending a couple in the base to see what's going on. He gets one in. The Queen is going to try and kill it, but this Ling is going to be too fast. He sees the Baneling nest. He's going to be, not panicking, but he's going to have to do something now. Optik is pushing in with his Zerglings against Sai's expansion. Sai taking out a couple stray Zerglings. Optik doesn't want to do that. You don't want to lose any Zerglings when you're doing early Zergling Baneling pressure. 2 Zerglings could make a big difference in the game. Sai does have an Overlord here. He can see these Banelings coming in, so hopefully he is ready to defend them if you want Sai to win. If you want him to lose, then hopefully he clumps up all of his Zerglings and surrounds Baneling and dies. Optik pushing in more. Sai picking off a couple Zerglings. These Banelings, Sai has way more Zerglings, but these Banelings are just going to be so powerful. Loses 10 Zerglings to 3 Banelings. I've seen worse, but still more than you want to lose. And he loses the expansion as well. That is not good. However, despite losing the expansion, Sai is up by 6 drones, so he'll have plenty of time to get that expansion back up before Optik can really take advantage of having the expansion. Unless Optik just keeps going 1 base all-in strategy, or not 2 base all-in strategy. Which he appears to be doing. No more Zergling, or no, one more drone coming. Sai, you saw, just got a couple more drones, so he is now up 21 to 13 in the drone department. Optik doesn't need a lot of money just to train Zerglings and Banelings, though, so if he can win the game now, he'll be good to go. But what do we have here? We have a Roach War. Well, Roach War was down a while ago, but we have 4 Roaches. 4 more Roaches coming out. A bajillion Zerglings can kill Roaches, especially with Banelings, but 8 Roaches are going to be really good defense against this. Optik might want to just try and send his Zerglings in and then get his Banelings in the mineral line. Do a full surround with both batches of Zerglings and use the Banelings to come in and just blow shit up. That way the worker advantage is completely gone. Because we have 9 Roaches now. 9 Roaches hugging buildings. A couple Banelings. Those could be some interesting play here. But 9 Roaches hugging buildings are going to be more than enough to defend this attack. It's just how much eco damage can Red do? And he kills a drone. 1 drone going down for Sai. Not good for Optik. We look at the Harvester guy. Sorry, 2 drones going down for Sai, unless that Baneling next was the other one. So Sai's still at 5 drones. He is down that expansion. I don't know about that. If I'm Optik, I like saturating, taking advantage of what you got there. Or at very least, not failing so bad on the push. Sai got way better into that fight. What's the units lost tab? There we go. So Sai's only down 125 total, but I don't know if that counts a hatchery or not. That's a good question for later. Let's just go back to units. Now it's just lots of Zerglings, Banelings, but Sai has 9 Roaches. Sai could possibly push out and win right here if he manages those Banelings well, and that's what it looks like he's going to do. I only see like 7 Roaches though. Couple more coming in. Alright, I'll actually watch the action here. Only 2 Banelings to deal with right now. The Roaches are going to try and pick those off before the Zerglings come in. He's going to try and get the Zerglings to surround the Roaches, so that way Sai's Zerglings have to come in. Did that make any sense at all? It's basically a big orgy of dancing. So the Banelings... Oh no! Sai managed so well. He killed all but 2 Banelings, but the final 2 Banelings killed everything. I'm not going to go back because that would show you how long this video is. But, oh man, had Sai managed to get his Baneling in and suicided against those other 2 Banelings, he would have had like 10 to 12 more Zerglings alive, and it would have been good game. Maybe not good game, I don't know. Red could have been reinforcing too, but this Expo would have died, and Sai would have had a huge advantage. But, as it is, they're still pretty even. Sai still got that 3 worker advantage, but he still lacks the expansion that Optik has. 2 Roaches, Optik has a few more Lings, couple less Banelings, so yeah. We'll just see another Zergling fight apparently, and see how the micro works out again. These Zerg fights, people think they're kind of boring, but I don't know. I love watching the Zerg Baneling, and in this case, Roach dancing. Because it's just so... the fights can swing so much. Oh no! Everything just kind of killed each other there. Not sure who got the advantage of it. This fight is going to go in Optik's favor, especially with those few reinforcements. What does Sai have? Oh, Sai's bringing in some more Lings, and a lot of Optik's Lings are going to be weak, but he decides they're not weak enough, and he bails out. Nope, he's poking a little, trying to get little mini pokes rounds. So Sai's down 6 Zerglings and a Baneling now. Only a 2 drone advantage, no Roaches this time, so it looks like Optik got the better of that fight. And now Optik is going to push his advantage. The only problem pushing your advantage is even though Zerglings are fast, they're not as fast as reinforcements spawning in the base, which the Defender's units do. And of course the Queen. Queens are huge, especially if they can tank some Baneling attacks. So here we go, another fight. Uh-oh! Sai almost got the Baneling on the Zerglings. That would have been ridiculous. Instead, he only kills 1. But Sai, in turn, gets a Baneling that only killed 2. Another Baneling coming in. How are they doing? Sending 3 at the Baneling. Keep those outside. Only loses 3 to a Baneling. That's okay. The Baneling costs 25.25. A Ling costs 25. So you're paying 25.25 for 75 minerals there. Yeah. That's acceptable. Sai pushing out with some Lings. What's he going to do? Overlords all over the map. Neither player can surprise the other player because Zerg don't really have ways to kill each other's Overlords outside the base. So there are going to be Overlords everywhere. You can watch exactly what your opponent is doing and try and react in time, unless they're hiding in the base with a million Lings. 40 Lings to 12 and 3. Sai sees this. He needs to do something. He cancels those Banelings. Does he have Banelings anywhere else? Not that I see. This is not looking good for Sai. Optik has a couple roaches now, Sai has 4, but he's got a 29 ling advantage. Not sure why he's not pushing out now. I mean, if you're going to just mass a million lings, you probably should push out. Sai has really good saturation on his main, but he has no expansion. Optik didn't do a very good transfer though. You should probably have one guy on each mineral, or at least a close one, so that you're not wasting any mining time at the main here. Which, I mean, a little bit of it. You saw that guy move around. Not a huge deal, but something that could make a difference? I don't know. Even though I said earlier 10 or 20 mins doesn't make a difference. So Optik not pushing his ling advantage. He's now only up 18 lings. He is up a roach though. Less banelings, but we'll see with these roaches if the banelings actually get to do anything. And he's popping out some more banelings. You don't poop out banelings. That would be a really cool mechanic though. And Sai's hatchery is gonna die again, I believe. There we go. Make sure he cancels it. He does. Gets his money back. Sai's got a lot of money now just because Zerg can't fund off of one base. Lair. No baneling speed yet. Trying to get the banelings past these roaches. Can't. But more banelings coming in this way. Kills a decent amount of Zerglings. Roaches clean up. I did not know Sai had that much more in this guy. Wow. So Sai managed to probably pop out a full group of roaches right before the fight started. Gave him a huge edge in the fight. His banelings did some damage, not a ton. But we see we got a lot of weaklings here. Not from banelings. Banelings kill lings really fast. They don't make them weak. But so now we got 9 roaches against 23 lings and 5 roaches. As usual though, his roaches will have to walk all the way across. And by that time Sai will hopefully spend some of this larva because he still has 900 minerals. There still is the problem for Sai that he only has 1 hatchery. And here we go. Really cool placement for this hatchery. He can use roaches around the back of this hatch. I'm assuming this is what he's doing. I've never really seen this before.